The US elections are about to happen, and this is going to be having a massive effect on the Bitcoin price. So we are going to need to be talking about that exactly. What is that next move for Bitcoin exactly going to be? Well guys, you will be talking about that exactly and much more in this update video. So guys, can we once again push up the likes back above the 140 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's a short term. And yes, during the course of the weekend, Bitcoin has been seeing an ever so slight correction back towards the downside, and I have been saying that this is probably going to be a massive bear trap, and that at the end of the weekend we are probably going to be seeing this move back towards the upside getting initiated, which is exactly happening right now. So yes, this is perfectly playing out. And right now, Bitcoin is breaking above this downtrend that we have been creating on that 4-hourly time frame. So this is starting to look very good in that imminent short term. We're definitely starting to look very good again, still holding above this massive level of support. Yes, we have seen a little bit of a liquidity grab down below. Now right now we are trying to be breaking back above it. If we are going to be getting a rejection from off this level over here, then definitely this is going to be looking bad, and in that case we can definitely have a look into lower targets at about that 66k level. But in my opinion, just the most important thing to right now be having a look in towards is going to be the US elections. This is going to be having a massive effect on what is going to be happening next for the markets. Now, if we are going to be having a look into where the majority of the money is right now being betted on, well, majority of the money is being betted on Trump. And usually it is actually the case that money is right. Whenever majority of the money is being put on a certain outcome, well, most likely that outcome is going to be right. So let's see if that is going to be happening. Some left-wing media outlets are right now pushing that Harris is actually ahead of the polls, but some right-wing media outlets are right now pushing that Trump is ahead of the polls. Of course, this is going to be what happens in the media. But if we are going to be following the money, well, the money is right now suggesting that Trump is ahead. So yeah, it is going to be very simple for me. The more obvious it will become that Trump is going to be winning the US elections, well, the more likely we are going to be to get a big pump in the short term. But if it is going to be getting more obvious that Harris is going to be winning the US elections, in that case, we are going to be seeing a dump in the Bitcoin market. But in the end of the day, this is going to be just only for that imminent short term. Now, obviously, it's not going to be having this massive effect like I showcased in this graph over here. The outcome that we will be getting over here is going to be getting a much less effect than I showcased. But yeah, I've outlined these lines over here just to make my point and to make it very clear that if Trump is going to be winning, we are already going to be starting this pump towards the upside right now. But if Harris is going to be winning, yes, we might be seeing an ever so slight cool down in the short term, but eventually it doesn't even matter who is going to be winning. Eventually we're still going to be pushing even more towards the upside. This is what we have been seeing historically speaking. Regardless of the US elections outcome, we have always seen Bitcoin pushing even higher and always seen that Bitcoin has been moving exponentially towards the upside after the US election. So I do not think that this time is going to be any different. Yes, we have been seeing a little bit of a sell the news event right here in the last few days, but yes, after the US elections, it is just going to be very likely that we are going to be seeing this parabolic move getting initiated towards the upside. So let's see what the actual outcome is going to be. Right now it's still looking like Trump is winning in the swing states. Now yes, Harris has been catching up a lot with Trump over here, like you can be seeing in this graph over here. So yes, it is getting very exciting. Who is going to be winning the US elections? This is going to be having a massive effect on the Bitcoin market. And yes, we can be having a look into some technical analysis. But just keep in mind that while the charts are going to be very important right now for Bitcoin, well, the US elections are going to be even more important. These are going to be having an even bigger effect right now on the Bitcoin market. So yeah, having a look into the Bitcoin charts, I mean, it's still looking bullish. We are still looking good. This previous all-time high level of resistance is still going to be the most important level we need to be breaking above. If we can be breaking above this level over here, I think then Bitcoin is going to be headed absolutely exponential towards the upside. November is still, historically speaking, a very bullish month for Bitcoin, and always Bitcoin has gone parabolic since the month of November. Anyways, yes, history is exactly being repeated right now. In the beginning of the month, we are seeing a slight little cool down and a slight little correction, which has been exactly what we have been seeing in all of the previous months. At the start of every single month, we have been seeing a correction back towards the downside, but at the end of the month, we have always seen a push towards the upside. So yes, this is looking very good, beginning the month off with a little bit of a correction, with a little bit of a cool off, but yeah, pretty likely we're going to be ending off the month very bullish. So let's see if that is going to be once again happening. Well, at least the Bitcoin funding rates are looking very bullish still. Anyways, if you are going to be getting interested in trading right now with these exciting times we are getting in the market, make sure to be checking out that first link down below, because with that first link down below, you can right now claim 10,000 US dollars in USDT in bonuses, which is completely withdrawable. And the best thing is, over on Blofin, you do not need any KYC. So currently, Blofin is the best exchange to currently be trading Bitcoin at with no KYC. So definitely be sure to be checking it out. Sign up a new account over on Blofin with that first link down below. This bonus is only going to be available with that first link down below. Otherwise, this bonus is not going to be available. Already on your first $100 US dollar deposit, you can be getting 30 US dollars, which is going to be completely insane. These milestones are set very low, so you can easily be getting these bonuses over here. But yeah, I've been outlining this scenario over here that we might be getting a little bit of a dump in that imminent short term if the worst case scenario might be happening. If Harris is going to be winning the US elections, yes, this is just going to be that worst case scenario in my opinion, that we are just going to be printing another higher low, and then after that higher low, we're going to be seeing that next leg towards the upside getting initiated. So yeah, that worst case scenario for Bitcoin is not even that bad in my opinion. Just making another higher low for the Bitcoin price, I think would be actually a very bullish thing that would happen right now. Then we could be easily pushing above this all-time high level of resistance, and whenever that push happens, then that parabolic move towards the upside is going to be getting initiated. So let's see if that is going to be happening. Anyways, for Ethereum still trading at a massive level of support. I do think that whenever altcoin season is going to be getting started, whenever the retail is going to be returning towards crypto, then these altcoins like Ethereum are just going to be absolutely exploding towards the upside. I'm not going to be losing my hope on Ethereum. I still do think that eventually it's going to be pumping. I do not know when it's going to happen, but eventually I do still think it's going to be exploding. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another video tomorrow morning.